Hello lovelies and welcome to this week's video. This week we're going to have a quick discussion on basic ways to protect your house from negative energies or entities. Of course there's many more tips I have, but we're going to make this short. So number one, smudging. But it's not that simple. I'm going to tell you the shaman old Native American way, or one of the ways, because obviously each tribe does things different, but this is the way I was taught. So what you'll need is a smudge stick, preferably white sage, matches, or a candle or some other thing that's not directly a lighter. Though using a lighter isn't going to be that bad, but typically, as we know, with all types of magic, it's better to have something that's in between something like a lighter and your direct thing. So, matches, a bowl, or you could use like a big shell, either one, a large feather, a candle in a holder, and lavender oil, and then a crystal that you feel very connected to. And if you don't have one that you feel connected to, get black tourmaline. It's very good for protection and general protection. So, moving on. So once you have all of that, go into the center of your apartment, your house, whatever. Smudge yourself, starting with the heart chakra and then going around the right side and then the left side. And visualize yourself being cleansed and all the negativity going away. Then say that you call upon the guardians of all the elements, earth, fire, water, and air, to help you clean your home. Next, light your candle and say, I light the fire that glows in the heart of the home. May peace be here, blessed be. Okay, and then what you need to do is, before you start moving around, before you even have done that part, make sure that your water is boiled at a really, really high temperature in order for it to steam. So I should have said that before. But anyways, go around the home with the smudge stick, just the smudge stick at this time, and say, cleansing power of the spirits of the smoke, drive away all negativity, bless this home, and bring joy and laughter, or something to the similar effect. Then go, once you've done each room, and when you're in the room, make sure that you go around the whole room, not just the doorways, as we typically do. Make sure you do get each doorway and each window way, but go around the whole room. Then when you've done each room, go to back to the center of your home, and then say, blessed be, and then you could use a diffuser and oil burner to keep those in mind. If you don't, then use, obviously, the boiled water, as I said before. So at this point, take your lavender essential oil and drop as much as you feel is needed. Preferably about 7 drops to an ounce would be perfect. And say, may this home be a haven from the world. And then imagine the scent of the lavender mingling with the smoke of the smudge stick. And then it's carrying joy, security, and peace throughout yourself and the home. Stand then quietly. Look at the candle that is still burning, and the candle should be burning throughout the whole time you've been doing this, but it stays in the center of the house. And bring your hands towards your heart, and as if you were taking the flame inside your being, say, let the protective flame burn steadily in the heart of my home. Then softly blow out the candle, put the stick down, thank the spirits and the goddesses, the gods, your guides, and then finally just to have a moment of meditation, thanking everyone and being filled with gratitude and feeling the protective energies. Now, some other ways in which you can do the normal salt or salt and water mixed together and going around the house. You could get witch's salt, which is like black salt, and go around the outside of your house or just around your doorway, asking your gods, goddesses, and guides to protect the home and bless it. You can also make a saltwater mix and drizzle it around like you would if, I mean, some of us do that when we open a circle. I don't think everyone does, but I do as part of it. But anyways, as you would if you are one that does that for a circle, and do that in the inside of your house around. Or you just take salt and go on the inside or the outside. Either way is fine. Many just do it outside or at the door. I would recommend doing at least one way outside, one way inside, or both. Like doing one way both ways, like inside and out. Reason for that is to rid of any negativity or things that may have lingered from people before you, or energies from that have accumulated from your time being there already that may not be the most positive energies from things that may have occurred. So inside is just as important as outside. Other things you can do is the witch's bottle, which is just gathering, having like a mason jar, gathering rosemary and some pine, and then you mix it together, saying pins. Oh, and then you need needles too. So have pine needles, like actual needles, mainly rosemary, and then to give it an extra oomph, if you'd like, pins, like safety pins or like clothespins, and put it together. And while you're mixing it in the jar, like shaking it, say pins, needles, rosemary, wine, in this witch's bottle of mine, guard against harm and enmity. I can't even speak right now. This is my will, so mote it be. And then visualize the herbs and the mixture doing that. And when the jar is full, pour in some red wine, then cap it, and then burn a red candle and let the wax go around the seal. And then bury it in the farthest corner of your property or place of residence to make sure that any negativity or evil does not come dwelling. So if you live in like an apartment building, try and find a place nearby that you may be able to like easily get away with doing it. Having specific crystals throughout your house obviously will do it as well. Like I said, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, like regular clear quartz, amethyst. Even having a big chunk of coal will bring in and magnetize all the negative energies into that. You can also have a protection sachet that you have hanging from from the doorway, or like when you enter your house, or like if you just want for your bedroom, on the hinge of the door. And that's just a mix of rosemary, basil, and dill. And then you put the dried herbs in either red or white cloth, or a red or white bag that is of a cloth, more of a cloth cotton fabric, and tie it up with red yarn or a red string and hang it over the front door or as close as possible. Or like I said, if you have roommates or just want it in your room, over your front door, or your bedroom door, I should say, or closest to it that you can. So those are some just basic cleansing advice, or cleansing protection advice that I have. Other things that you can do, like throughout after you've done this, just if you feel like something's happening or there's some negativity, is to smudge once a week, just at least the doorways. Smudge yourself, light incenses that are made for protection. An example would be something that is made of with rosemary. So those are just some ideas, and yeah. I also like taking like crystal bags, like the little bags, and putting in like black tourmaline and quartz and amethyst and other crystals associated with protection, putting them together and hanging them in the same way you would with a sachet. So if you liked this video, please please subscribe if you have not yet, and I'm hoping to have another video out next week. And I love you all, and have a great week, and happy Imbolc to all of you. I forgot to say that in the opening. So, yep, like, subscribe, and I'll have all my links and information below. Love you all. Bye.